Hi everyone, welcome. We are on week 3, and today I want to jump right in. We're going to talk about entitlement. The Webster Dictionary definition of entitlement is the belief that someone is deserving of certain privileges or special treatment for whatever reason, right? These people who have entitlement think that they are directly deserving of special treatment or privileges without doing anything. Let's talk about that. It's important to know when entitlement is warranted. You are entitled to building up the person who you want to be in this life. You are entitled to course correction within your own journey, within your own path. You are entitled to using your voice to speak up for yourself, to speak up for others who maybe don't have a voice in certain situations. You are entitled to your breath. You are entitled to your heartbeat, which has already been given to us, right, by the grace of God. Those are the things that you are entitled to, right? Because you're here, you're alive. Now, some things that you are not entitled to, which people get confused these days, are other people's energy, other people's time, other people's choices, other people's actions, and other people's overall decisions of what they want to do in life. There can be a lot of gray area, but it's black or white. And I want to talk about privileges and being deserving and special treatment and entitlement in general, because I think a lot of times in media it's brought up in the sense that we're talking about white privilege or white entitlement, right? That definitely exists. But just in general, going back to the first week when we were talking about gaslighting, if somebody is trying to manipulate your thoughts, if somebody is trying to tell you what to do, how you should act, or if someone is just overall trying to control your life and they do it in a way in which they feel entitled. For example, if somebody tells you that you should be doing something without giving you an option, without giving you a platform or a voice to speak up, share your thoughts on whatever they propose to you, they're doing it with a sense of entitlement. And I just want us to remember that there are certain things we are not entitled to because it has nothing to do with us, and trying to control things and control people because it doesn't fit into your box or your vision of what you see as what life should be or what you're used to, what makes you comfortable. You're not entitled to it. People are allowed to live their lives how they please. You are not entitled to anyone's energy. You do not own anyone. You cannot make someone respond the way you want them to respond. You cannot make somebody decide to do something that they don't want to do. You're not entitled to make those decisions for other people. In fact, it's a lot of wasted energy to try to move as if you are entitled, because you're going to consistently, more often than not, hit a wall, hit resistance, right? You need to focus on what you're entitled to in your own life, in your own space, in your own circle. That also in turn makes this world a better place. Stop trying to be entitled and trying to control every little thing everybody's doing around you. Focus on you. And what you should be asking yourself is, why do you feel as though you need to be entitled? Specifically within communities that are marginalized, right? This crabs in a barrel mentality. We almost like to leech or attach ourselves onto anything that we could control, because the things that are happening outside of us, externally, in society, in the government, in the media, a lot of the times we cannot control. So we try to latch on to people who may be in our inner circles, and we try to control those things so that it fits our little utopia. That doesn't do anyone any justice. It doesn't do anyone any good. I don't know who needs to hear that. But release control, surrender, and know that you are not entitled to anyone's energy, anyone's time. anyone's space, anyone's voice. You're not entitled to it. You don't own it. You cannot buy it. Release it. Release it. The last thing that I want to say is that entitlement in turn comes with a sense of responsibility. It comes with a sense of an illusion or delusion that you think that you are in control of certain things, right? Once you're able to release and not want to be in control, which again, these are the questions you need to be asking yourself. Why do you feel so entitled? Why do you feel as though you're above? Why do you feel as though that you need to be in control? Who are you? What makes you so great? These are questions we need to ask ourselves, because entitlement comes with a lack of humility. Entitlement comes with a lack of compassion. It comes with a lack of understanding. It comes with a lack of vulnerability. And when you delve into releasing, when you delve into surrendering, that is the closest you can get to vulnerability. And people, more often than not, are scared of being vulnerable. They're scared of being seen in a certain light. They're scared of showing their scars, their flaws, their discrepancies, where they may lack, where they think that they may be judged. And while all of those feelings are natural, it's so important to know what to do when you feel those feelings. Don't double down on defense. Don't double down on arguing. Don't double down on trying to keep control, because it's almost like anything that you try to force. Entitlement to me equates to force, because no one is entitled. And so when you try to force that agenda, and when you try to force that belief on people in whichever way that you do, somewhere along the line, you are going to be faced with resistance. You are not entitled to anyone's energy, anyone's time. You're not entitled to it. Surrender, release that illusion of control that you never had, and be vulnerable. That's where your strength comes from. I think a lot of people who sit on high horses and think that they are entitled think that they have power, and they think that that's a form of strength, and it's not. It's not at all. I'm here to tell you that it's not. Entitlement, we don't want it. Throw it away. If it comes, we're thankful. If it goes, we're thankful. Practice graciousness, practice gratitude, and practice faith. Practice faith, because when you're able to release yourself from thinking as though you have control and you're in control of everything that happens in your life, then we're able to open up. Then we're able to be honest with ourselves, so we can be honest with everyone around us. And that's what I wish for you on this week in July, in the middle of July. Release entitlement, release control, and surrender. I love you. What do you guys think about entitlement? Let me know below. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Bye.